Congratulations, Miss Gray.
Thank you so much!
Anong pakiramdam na your very first legacy ball was a big success?
Sobrang taba ng puso ko. As in, well, I'm just really grateful because, of course, everyone being here is showing support to Young Focus. And so seeing that in so many people, they're showing out to support and donating has been just so fulfilling, so gratifying. And to think that this has been such a long journey and that it's still continuing to go. I'm kilig, I'm super just happy. It's so rewarding talaga.
Kat, I don't know if you can answer this, pero magkano na raise nyo?
I'm not sure pa kasi may on-the-night donations din tayo eh.
Okay.
So, hopefully it's a substantial amount. But as well, I want to say thank you to you guys, the media partners, for really allowing us to amplify the message of Young Focus. If anyone's watching and they want to support and weren't able to come to the ball, they can learn more at youngfocus.org. They have donation information there too if they'd like to get involved. Especially different companies or maybe even different schools, student bodies if they want to get involved. I would really encourage that and I'm very grateful for their participation also.
Pero wala bang number na target
Wala
ka?
wala. Kasi of course, we have production and everything. So, and of course, on the night donation. So, we'll be announcing naman the donation.
Tapos lahat ng makukuha mo, diretso yun yung focus talaga.
Yes.
May mga projects na naka-line up na gagawin na doon.
For Young Focus.
Yeah?
At the moment, hindi naman. We focused all of our energy onto this. This is quite a large undertaking. But we would love to see it replicated in the years to come as well. Hopefully, the Legacy Ball could be an annual undertaking, maybe for the benefit of other groups if the show allows. Because I think it's just a wonderful way to bring people together to give back to the community in a way that really just makes a great impact.
Welcome back pala from
Thank you. 2 days
Mexico.
fresh.
You did a great job. As
Thank
always,
you.
may mga nagpe-petition pa nga dapat next year main host ka na.
Oh, well, I would be really open to the opportunity because I really look forward to the hosting position at Miss Universe because one, it feels like a full circle moment for me because I relate to what the girls are going through. I understand the emotions, the pressure, the excitement, and I understand what it's like to watch in the audience, and I understand also what it's to be backstage and to be a commentator or to be a host. So yeah, I really look forward to going back.
Right.
And I think they announced it in Argentina ba? Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun. Chismis lang. But I would love to be back next year as well because I really do enjoy it.
Parang yung energy mo daw kasi mas mataas pa sa energy ni Olivia Culpo.
I just give my best lang talaga. Because again, I have the heart of the fans. So
Right.
I want to give them my all.
Right.
And just, be able to translate the joy. Kasi syempre, if you're watching from home, you're not in the arena, you don't feel the energy per se. So that's always been a goal of mine. I want people at home to feel the energy, the excitement, the nerves, yeah.
Thoughts on Chelsea pala?
Oh, I was so sad. Kasi nung na-announce nila, I was getting changed. So I actually didn't hear who was in the top 12. Nung pumasok pa ako sa hit, that's when we had a very short hit pa. They cut it down to a quarter because of the time constraint. So I didn't even know who was in top 12. And then after, when I was asking who made it, then Philippines didn't make it. Because I really felt sobrang lakas ng swimsuit performance niya. Mas lakas yung finals for me kaysa sa prelims. And I think she performed great. So if you were asking me as a judge, she would have been an easy top 12 pick. But it's in the judges' hands na nga eh. But I'm really proud of her. I think she really stayed true to herself this whole journey. And I think the pressure being put on a Miss Philippines is one of a kind, especially for someone as young as her. And I think she carried herself with a lot of grace, with authenticity. I don't feel she ever changed herself. And I really admire that. And I hope that she's feeling proud of her achievement as well.
Hindi ka ba napapagod na yung video mo nang laging pinopost ng mga fans na lang year after year dahil nga?
Nakita ko pambansang coping mechanism daw. Parang tawa ako sa fans. Pero we're very grateful naman ako. But I'm very hopeful as well that we'll have a 5th Miss Universe from the Philippines.
With all these learnings from your 2018 up to now, ano na ba dapat yung pinapadala natin? Kasi nagbabago na naman yung
I know. Actually, medyo nagulat din ako sa the landing of the top 5. I had different predictions. Of course, I'm
Yours
not a judge
was
naman.
Thailand and Nigeria.
Because I put a lot of weight on Q&A. That's the kind of judge that I would be if ever I were to sit in the seat. But that's not to say that every judge is like that. And I don't know the criteria of Miss Universe actually because I've never sat as a judge yet. But I mean, I think Denmark will do an incredible job as our new Miss Universe. I'm sure she'll be very well traveled like her predecessor. So I'm excited for her as well. But who we should send, I just think someone who really wants it. Na parang I love seeing girls with giggle factor because I relate to that. And I love to see consistency. Kasi for me, and I know other people online have different opinions, pero para sa akin, like as soon as you step out the door on any given day, you give 110% talaga.
So hindi ka naniniwala sa know when to peak?
I mean, the only thing that I would understand that approach, and I've applied it in mine, is for example, yung slow-mo turn ko, I previewed it at preliminary na. I never used it in any other ganap. But I mean, that's preliminary na. Kasi syempre, gusto ko papasok sa semis na agad. It's okay naman if it comes out again on the finals. Pero, I mean, you know, you can pick and choose little Easter eggs. Siguro, little like surprises. Pero when it comes to how you carry yourself, when you show like really your cards, like this is how will I speak, this is what I stand for, this is what I represent. For me, dapat everyday yun eh.
Right.
Everyday. Kasi job interview everyday halos.
Right.
Parang you never know who's watching, if the judges are gonna get wind of your performance on a certain day. So para sa akin, better lang to be consistent.
Ikaw kasi airport pa lang eh.
Oo. May giggle factor din kasi ako eh.
Drive.
Oo,
no,
yeah,
right,
super. And I understand that that drive won't look the same on every girl. Baka ma-manifest siya in different ways. It's not to say na kung hindi siya ma-appear na giggle, hindi siya giggle or she doesn't want it.
Right.
But I think being able to communicate that is really important. So yeah, I'm excited for whoever we send next. Again, it's
Pwede ba ikaw na lang ulit?
Ay, hindi na pwede.
Hindi na pwede.
That's a very godmother na ako.
Pero do you see yourself?
I'm very supportive. I was Universe All-Stars.
Pero do you
Huwag
see,
muna, besh.
or Kat, do you see yourself mentoring na actively ha? Yung
I would
talagang
love to mentor the girls.
teaching them your winning ways.
Yeah, not necessarily say a coaching term, but I'm always willing to give advice. And if they approach me, happy naman ako to give whatever help that I can. Because I remember when I was a candidate, sobrang na-look up to yung former queens,
Right.
the wisdom that they have. Kasi as I mentioned, it's really so much pressure to be a Miss Philippines. I would even argue that maybe like only 5 countries in the world maybe feel that much pressure in the realm of Miss Universe, just because we have so much fanfare and love and admiration for pageantry. So it can be a lot, especially when you consider these girls are 22, 21, 24. I mean, it's so young to have that much pressure. So yeah, I really do put myself out there and message them as soon as they win, and even throughout their year to say, oh, I'm here if ever you need anything.
Like
Wala kang ginugroom?
Oo.
Wala.
Or gawa ka ng program.
Oh,
The Catriona playbook. Parang
Yeah,
ganun.
ganon.
no, wala naman sa pipeline at the moment. But yeah, why not?
Bad reaction lang sa Continental Queens kasi first time.
Yeah, I don't really understand the system. As I understand it, parang sino nag-score ng high, sila naging Continental, pero sa prelims lang yan.
Parang org, ano yata yun? Org chosen.
Oh, okay. I think it's great. I mean, at least sasama naman sa mga ibang travels, si Chelsea and the other queens. And she's with her roomie din, si Miss Peru.
Peru.
No? So, katuwa lang na besties sila and they get to experience that together. So I think it's wonderful. I mean, more countries representing alongside the reigning Miss Universe. I mean, sana group projects together kung Goodwill or charity, etc. So I think it's a nice parang image of collaboration, kumbaga, that it's not just the one reigning throughout the whole year, but a collection of queens. Yeah, it's nice.
What's your reaction to kanina yung award galing Smile Train? Kasi nga, di ba, wala na.
Wow, or actually, when they told me about it, because it's the first ever Goodwill Ambassador Award they've ever given globally. So I was really touched because my work with Smile Train was really just, and has been just my own initiative. I mean, I'm not required to do mission trips with them, but I really enjoy experiencing the work that they do in all of the countries. There are more than 90 countries around the world, so I've been able to witness it in Indonesia, in Kenya, in Colombia, Brazil. I just did a mission trip in Mexico with them on my recent trip for Miss Universe. So it's really wonderful to witness their work and just to use my platform to spread awareness, because for Smile Train, awareness is one of the bigger things that stops people from seeking care, because they think you have to pay for it, kala nila sobrang mahal, and maybe they won't reach out because of that. But Smile Train offers free, cleft, comprehensive care. So if anyone's watching and they know someone that might lip or palate, they can contact Smile Train on smiletrain.org. There's a station here in the Philippines that work with over, I want to say, 40 partner hospitals. That could be an incorrect number, but they work with hospitals all around the country that give free care. So if anyone is looking for that, please do reach out.
Thanks, Kat.
Last na lang Kat,
Thank
message to those na parang to support Young Focus.
Yes, to any of you who are looking to learn more, support Young Focus, you can visit their website. That's youngfocus.org. What Young Focus does is they give school sponsorships. They also give curricular activities such as catch-up programs for students that have maybe dropped out of school, or they even give nutrition programs to families, also computer skills, career skills, counseling, and everything in between. So they're really a comprehensive approach. They're really passionate about what they do. And if you would like to support a child's education, they also have school child sponsorships, where for as low as 1,500 pesos a month, you can send a child to school, allow them to have an education. And it's a really long-term plan of wanting to take them and their family out of poverty, but we have to start somewhere. And Young Focus is an organization I really trust, and I've personally been working with them for 8 years. So if you want to get involved, I do encourage you to do so. Thank you so much if you are, and thank you for generosity.
Thank you.
Kat, photo lang, please.
Sure.
Malayo.
What are you wearing?